What's up, Ferrall fans? Brian Mafia, Ciano and Mike Carver filling in for Scott again. He's at PNC tonight checking out his Pirates, even though he's mad at them. Took the whole family out to the park. Maybe met up with some of you fans, who knows? But we're filling in tonight again on the video. Figure we talk about the big thing going on this weekend, NFL Hall of Fame inductions. Big class going in. Eddie DeBartolo Jr., Tony Dungy, Kevin Green, Marvin Harrison, Orlando Pace, Dick Stanfel, the Snake Kenny Stabler, and of course, the one everyone's talking about, Brett Favre. So Mike, what are your favorite ones going in this weekend? I mean, there's a big class, but a lot of time to talk about all of them. Let's just cut it down to the big ones.
You know, not my favorite Hall of Fame class. There's a few guys on this list I don't even think should be in yet. We'll get to that. Obviously, Brett Favre is the big one. He deserves to be there. One of the all-time greats. I personally think he hung around a little too long. That year with the Jets was, a little too much. The Vikings at the end there. Right. Almost got to another Super Bowl. That team almost carried him there. But still, Favre, well-deserving, and it's going to be probably a nice, long speech from Favre. Is he going to be wearing the jeans with the cowboy hat? How's Favre showing up to this thing on Saturday night?
Hopefully he shaves that Grizzly's got going on, the white beard.
No, he's got to show up with that. He's got to wear that when he goes on there and puts that gold jacket on Saturday night.
Now, do you think he hung around a little too long, kind of ruined his legacy? I mean, for me, I think it would have been a lot better if he kind of went after one of the first 2 or 3 retirements,
right,
as opposed to, like you said, the Jets, Minnesota. And this is a guy who a lot of people love. Everyone remembers the Monday Night Football game after his father passed away.
Unbelievable.
Everyone remembers some of these great performances he had. Everyone kind of forgets that the guy also leads not only in things like touchdowns and completions, but interceptions and all that categories as well.
He was the gunslinger, right? That's what people loved about him. He wasn't scared. He'd get out there. He'd throw the football. Threw the most interceptions. Hey, it happens. When you play as long as he does and you hang around that long, you're going to throw picks. So I'm fine with that. Deserves to be there. He'll always be remembered, as we know, for a Green Bay Packer. I take the Jet and the Viking stuff and I throw it away. Don't really care about it.
Now, Marvin Harrison also getting in there. A lot of people surprised he got it and not T.O. What do you think about that?
I'm surprised. I think T.O. belongs in over Marvin Harrison. T.O. did more. I look at Marvin Harrison as a compiler. Played forever with Peyton Manning. Reaped the benefits of that. Is he a great receiver? Sure. I don't think that he belongs in ahead of Terrell Owens. That's my beef with the Mafia.
All right. I know you also don't think that the Snake deserves to be in there. I mean, I'm a fan. I didn't get to see him watch.
The Snake, you know, hey, who knows?
I love him. I mean, you would talk about gunslingers, guys that go out there, put it out on the field. The Snake was that guy.
Absolutely. I think if they were going to put him in, maybe they could have did it a little bit earlier. Waited a little long to get the Snake in there. I understand that with the veterans. They got the whole thing, the committee that they do now, where they try to get some of the guys who didn't get in on their first shot. But good for the Snake, and his family will be there this weekend to see him get in there.
Now, of course, one of the meanest people to ever play in the NFL is also get in. Kevin Green. That's a bad, bad man.
Kevin Green, he destroyed guys.
Oh, yeah.
Loved him with the long blonde hair. He'd come up. He'd hit you hard. One of the classic linebackers. Played for the Steelers. Got in there with the Panthers as well. Loved watching Kevin Green play. And he was a fierce hitter. That's the one thing that I remember the most about Green.
He was, man. You did not want to be on the other side of the ball against that guy. And, of course, one guy that's kind of beloved by a lot of people, but some people also feel might have gotten a little quick, and Tony Dungy, the head coach.
Yeah, a little quick for me, Mafia, honestly. I think that he eventually should have got in, but one Super Bowl win. He did great things in Tampa, almost got there, and then John Gruden went and picked it up after that. He finally then gets one in Indy with Peyton. There's a lot of guys who have won one Super Bowl and haven't gotten in. I think eventually he could have, a little too fast for me, for Tony.
Now, do you think him and Marvin Harrison both kind of thank Peyton Manning for being there? I mean, I don't know about both those guys. And without Peyton Manning, I don't think they're either getting in.
Let's be honest here. Marvin Harrison and Tony Dungy are only in the Hall of Fame because of Peyton Manning. Let's be fair. That's just the way that it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. But those guys better have big thank yous for Peyton when they get up there on Saturday night.
And we'll see number 18 in there soon enough. A couple of years, we know that he's going to get in there, of course.
He's in backwards on skates, Mafia. You don't have to worry about that.
All right, so Carver High Mafia saying see you later. Have a great weekend. I know Carver High is going to be partying down in Miami, get into lots of trouble.
Let's hope I make it back from Miami for Monday night, guys.
Hopefully he's back. We know Scotty will be back. So see you tonight on Monday night. We're back in full on the bench on CBS Sports Radio.